Evil must be punished. $500 toilet seats. $300 hammers. I'm sure we've all heard of that stuff. Okay? Well, supposedly, there's a reason for that. Alright? I just got through watching a video of John Lear. Well, it was an audio, but it had slides of pictures, you know. But it was about this dude, John Lear, and it was on After Dark, Coast to Coast. And, you know, well, that Alex Jones, he's kind of a nut. Okay, well, yeah, but John Lear is not. Well, who is this John Lear guy? Okay, well, his father invented the Learjet. Both of them were accomplished pilots. Both worked for the government. John Lear flew for the CIA. You know, Lear is a scientist. You know, just incredible amount of credentials for this guy, okay? So he's not some freak, okay? He's not some weirdo. The guy comes highly recommended. And so and the reason I'm sparing you guys this is because the video series is like 12 videos long, you know, and I'm like, Jesus. So I thought I'd spare you that. But the gist of what the guy is saying is that NASA and other government agencies have been lying to us about these planets. They've been lying to us consistently about these planets. They're not near as harsh of environments as we've been led to believe. The climates are extremely temperate, a lot more temperate than we've been led to believe. We have colonies on the moon, we have colonies on Mars, we have colonies on Venus. I think he said we even had colonies on Mercury, but I don't see how. But, you know, if NASA exaggerated their statistics concerning the planets, then we may indeed have such facilities. But the reason I'm pissed is because, you know, I've been wanting to go to Mars all this time, man, and, you know, here, come to find out, we've had an ongoing space program since the 60s using captured alien technology. He assures me that, you know, we've used captured alien technology from Roswell and from other crashes. By the way, you know, Roswell, everybody focuses on Roswell, but Roswell's not the only crash. Okay, there's been several UFO crashes that we've been able to glean information from, and he said that the triangular-shaped UFOs, if you see a triangular-shaped UFOs, that's one of ours. That's not the aliens, that's one of ours. And that there's trips regularly. You know, they go regularly to Mars and Venus and other planets in the solar system. We've had an ongoing space program all this time. And like I said, this guy is not no fruitcake, okay? He's got credentials out the yin-yang. So, you know, he's assuring me and everybody else that indeed there is an ongoing space program, clandestine, behind NASA. I wonder how Buzz Aldrin feels about that, you know, because, I mean, basically what we've been shown, what Buzz has went through, and some of the other astronauts, Neil Armstrong, has basically just been for show, for us, you know. And that the real space program using alien technology has been going on since the 60s. It hasn't stopped. In fact, it's progressed from what he's saying. What are they doing up there? I have no freaking clue, okay? But if he's telling the truth, and I really have no reason to doubt the guy. But if he's telling the truth, it's untelling what all we're doing up there, man. Probably gathering minerals and stuff, you know. NASA themselves have said they thought that there was diamonds on the surface of Mars, just laying there for the taking. So it's untelling what in the world they're doing up there. It's untelling. But you know, they're sitting there talking about, well, we're going to use helium-3 and this, that, and the other thing. Well, hell, we don't need helium-3 if we've got advanced technology from the aliens, now do we? You know, but I thought it was really interesting He assures that the moon has a breathable atmosphere. And even one of the other guests from Art Bell is like, well, now I'm willing to go with you on some of these alien bases and stuff, but I don't know about the atmosphere. He says, I assure you, my contacts within the government tell me that there is indeed a breathable atmosphere on the moon, on Mars, on Venus. NASA has lied about these planets. They're not as harsh. He says, now, it ain't the best atmosphere. I mean, you're not going to be able to go out there and sprint 5 miles or nothing like that, but it's breathable. It ain't going to kill you. And the other guy says, man, I just don't know. And he says, well, I'll tell you what, we'll both go to the moon. I'll go without a spacesuit. You can go with one, and we'll see who survives. So apparently the guy's willing to put his neck on the line for it. And but he is flat out assured that these are not as harsh environments as we've been led to believe, and that we do indeed have bases on most of the planets in our solar system. And I hope it's true, to a certain extent, because I really would like to go to Mars, but I don't know. I mean, the guy's highly credible, so what do you say to something like that? Now, if he was some nutcase, it'd be one thing, but this is a guy that has more credentials than Carter has little liver pills. What do you say to that? But I thought I would share that with you and see what you guys thought. And he said to put pressure on NASA. That was one of the things he said in the video. He said put pressure on NASA to expose. Excuse me. To put pressure on NASA to expose this clandestine operation, so we know at least where our money's going. And I can't fault the guy for saying that. Maybe we should put some pressure on NASA. But I thought I'd get with you guys, see what you thought about it. See what you think. Maybe we ought to blow the lid off of this stuff. Alrighty.